Good evening, everyone. My name is Adam. I'm an electronics engineer, and I'm going to give you a quick look around my shed workshop. On the outside, my shed's nothing majorly special. It's a fairly small size shed. It was here when we moved in. Work that I've had done on it, which wasn't too expensive to do, is I've had it boarded and insulated, and I've had electrical cabling run to it. It's got its own consumer unit in order to prepare it for my use. And as we'll see when we go inside, I've had some nice workbenches and shelves fitted for all of my equipment. Here's the shed as we go inside. You'll see regular tool storage here. I've got some LED lighting fitted. I've got workbenches fitted on both sides, so I'm able to work on my projects. I've got quite a lot of shelf storage. I've got some of my electronics rework tools down here. Nice little blind for keeping the sun out in the summer. I've got a television which I use for testing all the equipment that I'm working on. And I actually got that for free out of a bin and managed to fix it and get it working again, so that's fantastic. I should probably tell you a little bit of a background about what I do. So I spend quite a lot of my spare time fixing up, as you'll see here, and restoring vintage electronics, including vintage computers like this one here. This is my Osborne 1 portable CP/M machine, which I'm currently in the process of repairing and restoring for my own collection. And then I have a pair of Commodore 1901 CRTs here for a friend of mine, which I'm in the process of repairing. One of them is now working well. The other one is working better than it was, but still not quite right. So I'm going to spend the next couple of weeks working on that. Some decorative items. I quite like my vintage, and not so vintage necessarily, signs as decoration for my shed. Come from various parts all over the world. I have a website where I document my repairs. It is www.retrorepairsandrefurbs.com, and I'd very much appreciate if you could give it a view. I document pictures of all of my own collection and some of the processes of the repair of my collection and the repair of other people's equipment. The reason why I do that, I mean, I enjoy it, first off, but also to try and help other people in their own repairs and restorations, trying to keep this vintage equipment alive and kicking, because there are, well, things are getting harder and harder to keep going. There are fewer and fewer people working on this kind of equipment these days, and the older it gets, the more unreliable it becomes. So I want to try and contribute to doing my part to keep these machines out of landfill. I also use this workshop to repair electronics and electrical goods for myself, for friends, for family. I also volunteer at our local repair cafe once a month, and sometimes I bring the more challenging items back here to fix up when there isn't time to do so within the repair cafe session, or if I need my own proper equipment, because it's quite difficult to do with the portable equipment I take to repair cafes. There isn't a huge amount of storage space in here, so I've got to be quite crafty with how I store things, because electronics come in a wide variety of different parts. So typically I use this set of organizer drawers along here for various parts and fixings. There's also all kinds of kits with bits of various different types of electronic, mechanical and other components. I also have various tools and equipment in here. Some of the more specific components, for example transistors, diodes, active components, I keep in these carry cases, and the same along down here as well. And I document all of the parts that I have in a big spreadsheet, so I can quite quickly check whether I have parts in stock that I need for a repair, or whether I need to order new parts. And that spreadsheet I also use to keep track of the cost of all of these parts, and therefore the cost of repairs, and that then helps influence the amount I might charge, for example. So maybe cost price of parts plus a small markup. So yeah, that's my shed and some of the projects I'm working on at the moment. If you'd like to see more projects and quite detailed write-ups of the kind of stuff I've been up to, visit www.retrorepairsandrefurbs.com. Thank you for watching.